I love Sparking Zero just as much as probably you do, but listen, we gotta step back and talk about the fact that there are a lot of issues with the game. I compiled a list of things I find annoying and what you guys have told me about as well. The first issue we got to talk about is the fact that there's no crossplay on launch of the game. Now, Dragon Ball Breakers ended up getting crossplay added to their game, so people are saying not to worry about it with Sparking Zero. If they were to add it later on, that's totally fine by me. Now, the next thing is the fact that the online mode is so bad in this game. Like, it's unfortunate. Probably the most important mode of the game, and there are so many issues. Like, people can't find matches. I literally made 2 videos about this and I get hundreds of comments every day. The matchmaking sucks, and not only that, but you can just be enjoying a match and then it just drops on you, disconnects. It's crazy, man. And on top of that, there is absolutely no punish for anybody that wants to rage quit in the game. So if you plan on getting to a high rank and Sparking Zero online, just know that 9 times out of 10, if you beat somebody, they're probably gonna quit on you and you won't even get a win for it. Super ridiculous. This has been a problem in the Naruto Storm games for a long time. I really would have hoped they learned from that. Like, if somebody just quits out of the game, it should get a loss for them. They should get timed out from the game. Like, lock them out for not being able to play for, let's say, maybe 15 minutes the first time, 30 minutes the second time, 45 minutes the third time. Add 15 minutes each time, and then eventually it's gonna have to come to a stop. Otherwise, they can't play the game, right? People are also experiencing a lot of input delay when they're trying to press their buttons online. Another annoying thing I've noticed is there is a switch glitch in DP battles. So basically, it'll lock you in and you cannot switch out your character. It's super frustrating. I think this glitch is caused by if you're playing on a different control scheme than your opponent. Like, so I play on standard, and possibly if my opponent is playing on classic. Another thing people are talking about is the fact that there's only about, I think, 12 maps in the game. I definitely agree with this one, guys. We should have a lot more maps. Like, where's the space map where Goku fought Beerus, King Kai's planet, Kame House, Hell with Gogeta and Janemba, the snowy mountain regions in the Broly movies, the Universe Survival Saga arena. I mean, I can name so many, right? Now, let's just hope that along with the DLC, we get new stages. I definitely would like to see some from the Dragon Ball Superhero movie as well. Beerus's planet would go hard. The maps we already have are insanely amazing and detailed, so I wouldn't mind waiting as long as we actually get these maps, because I know they're gonna be fire. We also need some more skins in the game, man. I mean, some alternate colors maybe would be cool or something, man. Just some personalization. Like, I use Goku Black, Rose, and I can't change a thing. It's just bare bones, basic. It is what it is. I was really hoping they would have added his Super Saiyan transformation as well, but of course they didn't. Gohan in his Supreme Kai outfit would be fire as well. I mean, there's so many more. I can make a whole separate video about that. Now, something else I've been seeing people complain about is the character select screen. People are still not rocking with this one. I can see it, like all the forms in the way gets kind of annoying at times. Especially like trying to equip your capsules on your characters, your like abilities. It's like super frustrating to put on each character. I feel like there can be a better way to do that. I personally feel like I'm not as upset at the character select screen as most people, but I definitely get where they're coming from. I've seen comments about people that were let down with the story mode. Like, they didn't like the slideshow aspect of it, saying like it looked kind of awkward at times. I thought it was okay. Like, there were some times I was tempted to skip, I'm not gonna lie, but they were all right. I really loved the in in-game cutscenes, like when they're actually like talking and there's action and stuff like that. I think it's pretty cool. I personally thought the what if scenarios were really cool and creative, and I don't know, I kind of disagree with this one. I feel like the story mode did its thing. I thought it was fun. Now let's hop back to online battles, because this is something that is really important. Okay, everyone, and I mean everyone, is talking about the fact that they hate the after image strike skill in Sparking Zero. Oh man. So speaking of the after image strike, I'm just gonna say in general, the cheesy online playstyles, people are tired of it. Also the fact that everyone uses only the OP characters. I mean, you know, the big three at this point: Super Vegito, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and Ultra Instinct Goku. If you're not using those characters and rage quitting, you're not making it to Z rank. That's just how it is. That's the reality of Sparking Zero. And then we got DP battles, which is also full of cheese, with the fact that people just sit back and use Yajirobe and spam the Senzu Bean and win the timeout. Like, it's insane. There's so many cheap tactics to win in this game. So basically what I'm trying to say is people don't like the fact that the game is unbalanced. I feel like you shouldn't really have expected the game to be balanced, because none of these games really were in the past. I get it though, it's kind of like a modern game, you would hope for more balancing, but who knows, maybe they'll add significant updates to the game that'll help it become more competitive. Let me know how you would feel down below if they nerfed some of these cheesy tactics, such as after image strike and the Senzu Bean with Yajirobe. I mean, people even hate the skills that give you an instant sparking mode. Now this is one I haven't seen anybody talking about, but this one personally bugs me a lot. And it's the fact that the training mode, you reset your settings every single time. So whether I just hopped in for a ranked match for the day, or whether I found a match, got disconnected, and then I'm back in the lobby with the training dummy, but oh, I gotta put his max health back on, gotta put my stats back on. Like, no, we need a preset. It's so annoying. Like, after everybody you fight, you have to go in your training settings and set them again. Allow us to have presets saved so that it's just my go-to every time, and if I don't want it to be like that, then I'll change it. Another issue I have with the training mode is, let's say you want to reset your stance or your positioning in general by pressing the left bumper and start. It'll load up, take a minute, and then play the intro cutscenes again. Like, yeah, you can skip it, but that's time wasted. Like, why not just instantly reset it? Now, don't get me wrong, I really love this game, but I just want to see them do better and this game become the best version that it possibly can be, because I really have a ton of fun with it. What are some of the main problems you've been having in Sparking Zero? Is there anything that you would like to be changed in the game? Let me know in the comments below.